Alright guys, so hopefully you can hear me. I'm going to stuff my cash envelopes for this week. This is what I typically do on a Friday. Every other Friday. We get paid every other week, but Jimmy gets his gas reimbursements randomly, so if that comes in, then I will do cash envelopes then. So it's kind of weird on how I do it, but hopefully you can hear me with I'm in the basement and the furnace is going, so it's kind of loud, so hopefully this video is not too annoying with that in the background. So this is what I carry my cash envelopes in, and here's just like my ID and my gift cards and stuff like that. So there should be a video explaining this whole system, so I'm not going to go over that. I'm just going to go over our envelope system. So for groceries this week, I'm just going to do $140. We bought coffee last night and it was $7, so normally I do $150, but since we bought the coffee, I just took out $140. And we already have money still in the grocery envelope because this is my stock up money for the beginning of the month and coming back from break. So I believe it's $200, so that'll be $340 that's going to be in here. So that's that. And then the next one is haircuts. They got haircuts a couple days ago, so that's empty. And then the next one is toiletries, and for toiletries it's just going to be $20. Most of our toiletries are going to be in the coupon budget, but sometimes randomly we got to get like light bulbs or random things. So that goes in there. For family night, I have a little sheet here in my planner. So family night is 60, yes, 60, that's right. So I'm going to put that in there. It's normally 70, but I already spent $10 of that when I went and got the candy earlier, so that's going to go in there. And then this is contribution and giving. So contribution is usually going to be in check form or cash in Jimmy's wallet. So that's not in here. What's in here now is just money for his parents that we give them randomly when they ask for money. So that's in there. And that's, I don't have anything to put in there for this week other than that. And then allowance is probably not going to go in here, but I'm going to do it for the video because they're going to, since it's Friday, they usually collect their money. So even though this says allowance, it's usually empty. But if I do something, if I get out the cash and I do it for 2 weeks, they'll only get 1 week that Friday, and then I'll put the rest in here. So I'm paying them out. So Jimmy's 20, my 20. Sean is at 15, and that's with a report card and allowance. Daniel is at 35 with report card. Their report card bonuses vary depending on how many A's they have, because I only pay out for A's. Rather than that, if you got B's, C's, D's, F's, you're on your own. So they get bonuses for A's, so that's why the amount varies. And then they have their allowance money in there. So Jariah has 12. So this is everybody's allowance, bonus money, commission money, whatever term you like to use. My kids do chores and they work hard in school, so they get their bonuses twice a semester. So 4 times out of the school year they get a report card bonus. Fast food is 67, which is where? Here. 67. Is that right? Yeah, 67 for fast food. And this is usually when we are out and about on a Saturday and we didn't plan to be gone. We'll grab something. This is also when sports is going on and we're starving and we need something, or if somebody's game got out at 9:30 and they're just hungry and we've already had dinner, I stop and get a sandwich or something. That's kind of what that whole fast food. We go out with people and have a lunch, something like that. So that's that. Miscellaneous is going to be 20, but there is money in there. It's labeled chairs. We got to get some dining room chairs at some point, so that's the money kind of in there for that. And then the $20 is just like miscellaneous purchases randomly, whatever. And then sports, I didn't take out the sports money. It's still in the account. I won't take that out probably until the second or third week of February, because it'll be track season, so it'll be stuff for track, so shoes and whatever else. Holiday and birthday, I don't have anything to put in there this week, but Jariah's birthday money is already sitting in there because I already had that in there. And then the last thing is the couponing money, which does not have a spot. No, because I normally would just stick it back here in one of these envelopes. Or I will take a sticky note here and put it on there and put it in my clear zipper pouch thing that I use when I go couponing. So for couponing, what do I have in here? I have 72, and what that's going to cover is 2 weeks of newspapers and then my 2 weeks purchases, CVS, Walmart, Target, wherever I decide to go. So yeah, that's kind of what this is going to be for. So I'm just going to put that here until I can get it transferred into my envelope. So that's kind of what's in there. Obviously the biggest one is the groceries. That's going to be spent super quick. So that's that, and that's it. That's what I do pretty much every week, and it's just this year transitioned it to here, whereas before it was in a different zipper binder setup. So that's it. I've got my budget thing here, which tells me how much and what goes where. So but that's it, guys. Thank you guys for watching the video. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.